Okay, we're going to go over the saw one more time. We're going to make a couple cross cuts and a couple rips with it. But anyway, I got some information about the motor. The motor is a repulsion start, and it's an SA, which means it has some windings that rotate that are normally stationary. So, and also with this configuration, they enclosed their motors. So here's the enclosure tin. It goes in this bell. I have it out now for just inspecting the brushes and seeing how everything works. This is a thrust bearing. This pushes the thrust bearing, adjusts the thrust bearing on this end of the shaft, which adjusts the whole shaft movement. And I set this up using a heat gun, infrared gun, and you turn this clockwise to tighten the bearing, or clockwise or counterclockwise to loosen the bearing. So I could tell by shooting a casting that if I was making it too tight, and then I would back it off and the temperature would go down. So then I came up with a happy result to where, you know, there was no additional temperature because of the tightness of the thrust nut here, thrust adjusting nut. Anyway, it's a neat old motor. I'm hoping to find a switch that'll fit here. A push button switch. Originally had the switch there. I got a Diablo 7 1/4 inch blade, thin kerf blade in there. I had to make a bushing because bore of the blade is 5/8 and the shaft is 1/2 inch, but that was no problem. And there's my heat gun for setting up that thrust bearing. Oh, and another thing with this, according to the General Electric book, this motor only has a 30-minute duty cycle. Because with it enclosed, I guess, it gets warm, it gets hot. It gets about 120 degrees, about 40 minutes. So that's one thing new. I just thought it was continuous duty, but it's not. 30-minute duty cycle. Okay, let's see if we can make some sawdust. Oh, and we got the finger back. Adjusted the fence. The fence is all adjusted pretty parallel to the blade. Cuts real nice. Cuts nice for a 100-year-old saw. That Diablo blade, that's a sharp blade. It's a used blade, but it's pretty sharp.